Surely you have felt a change in your relationship with your children, right? Maybe you feel like they don't call you as often, don't visit you every week like they used to, and they don't seem to spend as much time with you as they used to. Maybe you used to be the center of their lives, and now you feel left behind. It's a really frustrating feeling, isn't it? You may be wondering, is this just part of the aging process, or are they just getting busy with their own lives? You may feel like you're no longer important to your children. This is natural, and you're not alone in feeling this way. Most older people face this as their children grow up, get married, and have their own lives. When you look at this change, you may feel lost and heartbroken, especially if you used to be the one who cared for them and worried about them. Maybe you used to feel happy because you saw your children grow and succeed. But now, when they don't care about you as much as before, you may feel like everything is changing too fast, and you are being left behind. Today, we will learn about how to live happily and independently even when your children don't care as much as before. Don't worry, you can still live a full, happy, and independent life without having to rely on your children's care. Because when you get older, you can still find joy and freedom in your own life. So, how can you not feel left behind? How can you live independently, happily, and without feeling lonely? Let's explore 5 ways that I believe will help you live better at this stage of your life. Tip 1. Find new hobbies and passions. One of the most important things when your children grow up and have their own lives is to find new hobbies and passions for themselves. Surely, throughout your life, you have had many hobbies and passions. However, as we get older, those hobbies may no longer be relevant, or we may not even feel interested in them anymore. Therefore, finding new hobbies is a great way to reconnect with yourself, create new things, and reduce feelings of loneliness. You may think that as you get older, learning something new will be difficult, but in fact, it is never too late to start a new hobby. You can try learning a musical instrument like guitar or piano, or take a painting class. You will be surprised to find that you can do things you never thought possible. These hobbies are not only fun, but they also help you feel like you can still learn, grow, and change. You probably have memories of hobbies you loved when you were younger, but because of your busy life, you didn't have time to pursue them. Take some time to think about the things you used to love. Maybe you used to love gardening, but now you don't have time to tend to it. Or maybe you used to love baking, but haven't had the chance to do it again. Now is the time to get back to those hobbies. Not only that, when you participate in these hobbies, you can meet people with similar interests and create new relationships. You don't have to go out too much. You can take online classes or find community groups where you can connect with people who share your passion. This will not only help you feel more connected to others, but it will also help you live a meaningful life and not feel lonely. A story I want to share with you is about an older woman I know. She neglected her passion for painting for many years because she was busy taking care of her family. However, when her children grew up and lived on their own, she decided to return to this passion. She joined a painting class and started creating beautiful paintings. Every time she finished a painting, she felt young again, proud of what she had done. This not only helped her create artistic products, but also helped her reconnect with herself and find joy in life. Method 2. Create a gentle exercise routine. As we age, one of the things that is easily overlooked is maintaining physical fitness. You may feel tired and not have enough energy to do things like before, but in fact, sports and gentle exercise are an important part of maintaining good health and spirit. So, do not hesitate to create a sports routine for yourself. You do not need to participate in heavy sports. Just start with light activities that are suitable for your physical condition. For example, walking every day is a great way to exercise. You can walk around your house, in the park, or anywhere you feel comfortable. If you find sports difficult, start with small steps. You can walk for about 15 minutes a day and gradually increase the walking time. If walking is not your thing, you can also try yoga, a gentle yet extremely effective form of exercise for reducing stress and improving health. Yoga not only helps your body stay flexible, but also helps you relax your mind, reduce anxiety, and boost your spirit. A story that I want to share is about a friend of mine, an elderly woman who always felt tired and lacked energy. After being encouraged to join a yoga class for seniors, she decided to give it a try. Although she did not find it easy at first, after a few weeks, she felt healthier and her mood became happier. She shared that every morning, when she woke up and did some gentle yoga movements, her body felt restored and full of energy. In addition to yoga, you can also try deep breathing exercises, meditation, or cardiovascular exercises, such as cycling. These exercises not only help you maintain a healthy body, but also make your spirit more refreshing, thereby reducing loneliness and creating joy in every day. Method 3. Manage personal finances independently. When you no longer have financial support from your children, financial management becomes extremely important. If you want to live independently and not feel dependent on anyone, managing your personal finances is a necessary step. This will help you have a comfortable life without having to worry about money, and also help you feel confident and independent. Managing finances does not mean you have to become a financial expert, but you need to understand how to allocate income, control spending, and plan reasonable savings. The first step is to record all your expenses. You can start by using a small notebook or an application on your phone to track daily and weekly expenses. This will help you identify unnecessary expenses that you can cut back on, thus saving you money. For example, you may find that you're spending too much on eating out or on unnecessary items. Once you realize this, you can change your habits and adjust your spending to be more reasonable. Saving is an important part of ensuring a stable personal finance, and this will help you not to rely on your children for financial support. Additionally, if you have a small amount of money, you can learn about safe forms of investment, such as bank savings or investing in stock funds. Even if the investments are small, having a clear and smart financial plan will help you increase your financial capacity and live a more independent life. You may feel anxious when thinking about managing your finances, especially when your children are no longer helping you. However, I would like to share with you the story of an elderly friend of mine. She lived alone for many years without any financial support from her family. Although it was difficult at first, she began to learn how to manage her finances carefully. She planned her savings and cut down on unnecessary expenses. After a while, she felt very proud of what she had done, and her life became much easier and more independent. Tip 5. Embrace change and live with gratitude. Change is an inevitable part of life. You can't stop time, and you can't change what happens. However, you can change how you perceive and respond to those changes. When your children are no longer around, this transition can make you feel sad. But instead of focusing on the negative, try changing your perspective. Gratitude is the key to maintaining peace of mind. One of the simplest ways to practice gratitude is to take a few minutes each day to reflect on the good things in your life. It could be a beautiful morning, a delicious meal, or simply a friendly phone call from a friend. These things, no matter how small, will help you feel that life is precious. Gratitude not only helps you find inner peace, but also helps you reduce anxiety, stress, and helps you live a lighter life. This also helps you be more aware of the good things in life, instead of focusing on the shortcomings. Remember, even if you no longer have the attention of your children like before, you can still find joy and peace within yourself. A memorable story about gratitude is from a friend of mine, an elderly man living alone. After his children moved abroad, he felt very lonely, but instead of sinking into sadness, he started writing a diary every day, recording the things he felt grateful for. Whether it was a beautiful morning or being in contact with old friends, he wrote down and felt happy about these simple things. Over time, he felt that he had found joy and peace in life again, even without his children by his side. So, even if your children are less interested in you, you can still live a happy, healthy, independent, and fulfilling life at any age. The key is to find new hobbies, maintain social relationships, create a safe and comfortable living space, and most importantly, practice gratitude. Accept change and love yourself. Remember, age is not a barrier to living a fulfilling life. Find new goals, live with passion, and never forget that you deserve to have a happy, meaningful life. You do not need to depend on anyone else to find joy and happiness. You are the one who creates value for your life. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you find these shares useful, Do not forget to leave your feelings in the comment section below the video. Please like and subscribe to the channel to follow the next videos on how to live a happy, healthy, and independent life. Live every moment of your life to the fullest.